How's it going? Back for another round of Breaking Brad's Top 5. Today, we're going to stick with the NFL. We are looking at the AFC East. I'm going to give you the 5 greatest players for each team. The AFC East is the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, and the New York Jets. We're going to start it off with the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills have been to 4 Super Bowls. Didn't manage to win any, but they're trying. And number 5, going to be the quarterback. Took him to all 4 of those Super Bowls. That's Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly was a 5-time Pro Bowler, a 1-time All-Pro. He lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls, which is pretty amazing. It's hard to make a Super Bowl, let alone lose them. Jim spent the first couple years of his career in the USFL, and then he joined the Buffalo Bills, the only organization that he ever played for, and he ended up in the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. Number 4 is going to be the running back, Thurman Thomas. Thurman was a 5-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time All-Pro. He made the NFL's All-1990s team and won 1 MVP award. He was also on those 4 teams that Jim Kelly led to the Super Bowl. And number 3, the current quarterback, Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a 4-time Pro Bowler, an MVP. He's got 79 rushing touchdowns from the quarterback position. He's big, he can throw it, he can run. I'm not sure what he can't do because I see his Instagram and he's hilarious. Josh Allen is a great player and seems to be a pretty good guy. Number 2, not such a good guy. What you've seen from him outside of football was pretty bad. I'm talking about O.J. Simpson. We're not rating him based on as a human being, but as a football player only. As a football player, O.J. was the first guy to rush for 2,000 yards, and he did it in a 14-game season. He made 6 Pro Bowls, 5 All-Pros. He was an MVP, and he made the NFL's All-1970s team. O.J. was a great football player, but not such a good dude. And number 1's pretty easy. It's the defensive end, Bruce Smith, the NFL's all-time sack leader. He made 11 Pro Bowls, 8 All-Pros. He won 2 Defensive Player of the Year, and he made the 80s and the 90s All-NFL team. Bruce was big, he was bad, and he made quarterbacks, I don't know what he made them do, but they hit the ground. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins have won 2 Super Bowls all the way back in the 70s, and they were led by number 5, the quarterback, Bob Greasy. Bob was an 8-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, 2 Super Bowl wins, and he was the quarterback of the undefeated Miami Dolphins in 1972. Bob ended his career and made the Hall of Fame pretty easily. Number 4, Zach Thomas, the middle linebacker. He made the All-2000s team, 7 Pro Bowls, 5 All-Pros, and for some reason, it took a long time for Zach Thomas to get in the Hall of Fame. I don't think anybody could make an argument against him. I'm just not sure why people weren't making an argument for him. Zach Thomas was amazing. Number 3 was the running back in the 70s, Larry Zonka. The big guy made 5 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros, helped win 2 Super Bowls, and was also a member of the undefeated 1972 team. Number 2, the greatest defensive player in the history of the Miami Dolphins, Jason Taylor. Jason made 6 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros, won a Defensive Player of the Year, and was on the NFL's All-2000s team. I saw where Jason was helping, I believe, Miami this year as a coach, and he seems to be pretty good at that too. Number 1, it's not a surprise. It's so easy. It's Dan Marino. Dan was a 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. He won an MVP. He was the first guy to ever throw 40 touchdowns. In fact, from the beginning of the NFL until 1999, Dan Marino was the only guy to throw for 40 touchdowns, and he did it twice. Dan Marino's in the conversation for the greatest of all time. He doesn't have any Super Bowls, but his stats and what he did on the field were just magnificent. Next, we're going to go through the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls, and what's really amazing is they aren't filled with Hall of Fame players like the Steelers or the Cowboys or the 49ers. They just won with the greatest coach of all time, the greatest quarterback of all time, and some really good players playing really well. Their top 5 players Number 5, Vince Wilfork. Vince Wilfork was a big defensive lineman. I'm sure there's other people that I could have put in here, but I liked Vince. Vince was a 5-time Pro Bowler. He made an All-Pro, and he helped win 2 Super Bowls. And he was a really big guy. Number 4, Ty Law, the cornerback, 5-time Pro Bowler, 2 All-Pros, 3 Super Bowl wins, and a member of the 2000s team. Ty Law helped those early Patriots defense win those 3 Super Bowls. He was the leader, and he was amazing. Number 3, this guy didn't win any Super Bowls. John Hannah. Could be the greatest guard of all time. He made 9 Pro Bowls, 7 All-Pros, a member of the 70s and 80s NFL team, and a surefire Hall of Famer. John was on the Patriots when they weren't very good, but he definitely was. Number 2, it's Gronk. Everybody loves Gronk. The tight end, 5 Pro Bowls, 4 All-Pros, 4 Super Bowl wins, the 2010s team, and everybody, I'm sure, enjoys watching Gronk on the NFL shows. He's a funny guy. And number one goes without saying. It's a guy who's in the conversation for the GOAT of all time, not just quarterbacks. We got Tom Brady. He won 7 Super Bowls, 3 MVPs, 5 Super Bowl MVPs while winning 7 total Super Bowls. Not much you can really say against Tom Brady. One gigantic knock that might help Jerry Rice be the greatest player of all time instead of him is the fact that he went to the University of Michigan, and not much good comes out of there. Okay, the New York Jets. They were a little harder to find 5 great players. The Jets won Super Bowl 3, and quite honestly, they haven't done a whole lot since. I think I found their 5 greatest players, who are pretty great, but man, the Jets, they got to up their game. Number 5, I got Curtis Martin, the running back. 5 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro, Rookie of the Year, 14,000 yards. Obviously a Hall of Famer. Curtis Martin, definitely a great. Number 4, we got Nick Mangold. Nick Mangold went to 7 Pro Bowls. He was 2 times an All-Pro. And more important than all of that, Nick Mangold went to the Ohio State University. That obviously gives him a bump and probably got him on the list over Kevin Mawae. Number 3, got Joe Namath. Joe Namath had 5 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro. He was a Super Bowl MVP, a Rookie of the Year, easily the greatest quarterback in Jets history, even though he had more interceptions than touchdowns, which to me kind of explains the history of the Jets. Number 2, Don Maynard. Wide receiver, 4 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro, went to the Super Bowl and won with Joe. He had 11,000 yards receiving and 88 touchdowns in a time when the NFL didn't throw like they do today. Truly amazing. And number 1 is Darrelle Revis. It's a pretty easy number 1. 7 Pro Bowls, 4 All-Pros, a member of the 2010s NFL team, a Hall of Famer. Nobody wanted to be on Revis Island, even though, if you watched him, what he seemed to be better at than everybody else might have been grabbing and tugging on the jersey. Didn't see many penalties thrown when Darrelle Revis was on a wide receiver. That's the NFC East. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what I got right, tell me what I got wrong. I'm interested to see.